Hello, everybody, and this is Electrified Motors here, and I'm coming to you with breaking news in a way. Um, I don't know if it's breaking news, but it's definitely something that I learned recently. It wasn't a secret kept by Rivian or anything like that. This actually applies to other pickup trucks, and I'm talking specifically in New York about pickup trucks in New York and the regulations here. So, without further ado, um, let me show you the New York regulation. So, the New York regulation says that you can register a pickup truck as a passenger class vehicle only if the gross weight, if the unladen weight isn't greater than 6,000 pounds. In the Rivian case, as you can see here, we have unladen weight of 7,148 pounds. That's a heavy boy. So with that, unfortunately, with that weight, I got a call from my Rivian personal guide, and she told me that I will not be able to register in New York as a passenger class vehicle. What does that? What limitations come with that? One, because of the weight, you're going to pay a little bit more for registration, which is not a big deal. It's not really that much more expensive. Maybe it's like $18 or $20 more. However, with the commercial plates, you cannot drive on certain parkways in New York, which I do especially when I go and on my adventure, like Rivian encourages you to do. You will end up on quite a few parkways on your way upstate, or if you go to Long Island, and you need to avoid traffic and not to be on the parkways with big trucks. But most importantly, also New York has regulations when it comes to commercial class vehicles when it comes to parking and parking restrictions. Some are good, like you can park in Manhattan if you have a commercial plate, but in residential neighborhoods, you cannot park overnight, and you cannot technically park for longer than 3 hours anywhere. So if you go to visit your friend and you want to stay overnight, like there are limitations. So if you're planning to use this car as a primary your primary passenger vehicle, you should really wait and reconsider. Rivian currently is working with state legislation to make that change and not have that rule apply to the Rivian R1T, because it's electric vehicle. It is going to be heavier than your gas counterparts. But we don't know yet how they're going to react. And maybe they said, according to Rivian, maybe they will have some information in May. So yeah, it's absolutely not their fault. They're trying their best to work it out. However, if anybody at Rivian is listening to me right now, there's one very important piece here in New York legislation. So if you don't want to have that problem with a pickup truck, if your pickup truck is greater than 6,000 pounds, then you can also do some things to go around this regulation. And some of them is, if you have a modified pickup truck with an unladen weight greater than 6,000 pounds, then you might register it in the passenger class if it meets the following conditions. The pickup truck does not have any business advertisement and is used exclusively for non-commercial purposes. Check, right? A camper top having one or more side windows completely enclosed the truck bed. So meaning, if Rivian would come up with some kind of a camper top, even if it's just to register this vehicle class with windows blacked out, that would do it. Because the third part is amazing, because Rivian R1T technically comes with that feature. The pickup truck has seats, seat fittings, or camping equipment installed in the truck bed. Camping equipment indicates that you have a bed, a stove, or a refrigerator in the vehicle. So you can have either or of these things, which Rivian has a camp kitchen. And it's technically in the bed of the truck. It's underneath. But it's very, very close. So you can just slap on a kitchen and a little fridge, and and you could register that car like that. I have a neighbor who's driving his Raptor F-150 on passenger plates, but he has a topper. So yeah, so this is it, folks. Let me know, what do you think. I was really disappointed by this news. I was really waiting to receive Already had my configuration confirmed, and I was really waiting to get the delivery of my car. And especially since I started the process of selling my Tesla Model X, and is actually most likely will sell next week. I have somebody who's interested, and we agreed upon the price, and I will definitely be really sad to let it go, but it is what it is. So yeah, let me know what you think. I was really disappointed in this news that I can't register this car normally, and I definitely do not want to register this car as a commercial class vehicle, because it's just like too many things that go with it. If you're in a different state, these rules do not apply. I don't know if any other states have limitations like these. Not an expert. I only did research on on New York. But yeah, I ended up basically, I request with my Rivian guide to change my reservation to an R1S, because the SUV does not apply. These rules do not apply. Even though it's heavy, the rules don't apply. They only apply to a pickup truck. So I'm still waiting to hear back if I can switch it over. I should be able to switch over, and most importantly, Rivian is really great when it comes to that, because they do promise you that you will keep your place in line and your reservation date, and you can also still get the launch edition if you change your mind. So that is really great. People at Rivian have been extremely helpful and accommodating through this process. I understand that it's something that is above their control. They did, however, should have somebody on the team to come up with some kind of a topper for this regulation for New Yorkers. Just sell it extra, extra $2,000, whatever, it's basic, just so we can, register these cars. So, okay, I'm not going to be rambling about, but we've seen these articles, about Rivian R1T being a really heavy-duty truck, and yeah, and since this is one of a kind and it's new, and the battery is 133, kilowatts, that will make the car really, really heavy. So, yeah, unfortunately, we live in a place where there are, regulations and rules around registering cars and all that stuff. So yeah, please let me know what are your thoughts, what I should do. Should I get the Rivian R1T and just register it as a commercial class vehicle and have all these limitations, or do you think my switching to the R1S is the best choice? And I think overall, like for the family, it might be the better choice. I don't think I needed the pickup truck, but I really wanted it, and it was different and cool, and I love the gear tunnel and all the other cool features that come with it. But hey, it is what it is. We'd love to hear your comments, and yeah, I was really surprised to hear about this as well, even though that regulation is there on New York State website for everybody to see. Once again, thanks for tuning in. If you're new to this channel, please like and subscribe. I'm trying to get 1,000 subscribers. Once I do, I will definitely get more motivation on making other videos with my electric bike and my electric scooter and other things that I want to do. Plus, I have a ton of content for my Model X that I want to upload. And if you give me motivation, I will be uploading more videos like these. So thanks a lot again, and stay safe out there, and take care. Peace.